Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following confession that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a message that I received, and that message, it reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Please post my story as anonymous. I am a South African woman, and I want to confess that I saw a video on TikTok of my high school enemy. She later became a friend, but still she was my enemy in my heart. I saw her on TikTok. She was flexing, really flexing, because she had recently bought a new car, and I was going to fix her because of the past, because of what happened between me and this woman whom I consider to be my enemy. I always said in my heart, even if I would see someone robbing her, I would encourage that person to stab her to death. Even if I would see a lion tearing her apart, I would find salt and put salt so that the lion can enjoy its dinner. So I look like a normal woman. If you see me today, you would not even believe that it is the same person that is giving you this confession that is full of evil like this. I look like a normal woman. I am a normal wife, but I have done things that I am not even proud of. Even though I'm going to share with you, my husband, he should never know about this story. There is an altar that is in my bedroom. When someone hears about an altar, they think about candles burning and stuff that is scary. An altar can be something that is very simple. Like in my own case, I have something that is hidden inside of my closet, and there is a handbag, and my husband, he will never touch that handbag. What will he be looking for in that handbag? It is forbidden for him to touch, and I have told him that I do not like someone who touches my handbags and my clothes. So inside that handbag, that is where my altar is, where I am currently locking my friend who is also my enemy, the one that I am telling you about, who has been flexing on TikTok, and I ended up bewitching him. So this high school friend of mine, I am slowly killing him. I am destroying her with needles that I bought and charms from a sangoma using Indian black magic as well. My story, it started a very long time ago, but in 2024, as I was scrolling through TikTok, that was when I saw her face. We went to high school together. Even back then, she was the one that everyone called beautiful in class, in the school. Everyone noticed, including the boys. But what triggered me was not just the way that she is still beautiful, but it was the flex. How can you go around flexing, showing people that you can manage a good life in this economy? You are supposed to think about some of us who are really struggling in life. What she had done was that she had posted a video of her new car. She was driving a nice white SUV. She had several videos of her going to a dealership, posting, as well as her driving that car. It was a very beautiful car, and this made me to be so angry. What even made me to become more angry was that on that night, me and my husband, we did not even have food to eat with the kids, because my salary dates and my husband dates, I get paid first, then my husband after. My money had not been deposited into the account, and there was no food in the house. I was angry. And when you are angry because of your brokenness, please, I advise you not to go on TikTok, because you are going to see things that are going to make you feel like you are wasting your time on this earth. Seeing him enjoying in that car and smiling, having that gospel music playing about the blessing that God has given to him, this made my blood to boil. All that I could think about was what had happened during matric. I remembered the guy that we both liked, the guy that we were dating, the guy that she was dating and I was dating, but she was the one who started by dating this guy, and I was in love with him. The grudge did not die in high school. We fought. during matric when she found out that I was now dating her boyfriend. I then finished high school. I could not go anywhere further with my education. Since I was a breadwinner at home, I was supposed to quickly get a job. And then that was when life happened and I got married, had kids, forgot about her. And I saw her on TikTok on that fateful night when there was no food in my house, and I was just feeling jealous about everyone that I was seeing in social media. I started screenshotting her videos. I did not just take one, I took dozens and dozens of her videos, but I was screenshotting her face, a close up of the face, and I captured everything. And I was going to a sangoma. I did not know if it was going to work or not. All that I knew was that I wanted to go to a sangoma. I went to a sangoma, but not here in Joburg. I went to a specific sangoma that I had heard about from other women that I was approaching in the location. You know, those elderly women, they always have secrets. If you want to know the real sangoma, speak with those elderly women in the location. Those ones, they know very well where to get witchcraft and charms. I went to this other woman and I told him about my problems, and I lied to him that there was this other woman who was trying to steal my husband, but I did not want her to tell or to tell anyone that my husband was cheating on me, because my husband was not cheating. I lied to that elderly woman that my husband was cheating on me with my best friend from high school, which was a lie. By then, I did not even know where this woman was staying, but I knew that she was still staying here in Joburg. She then gave me contacts of a healer, and I went to Mpumalanga. When I got there, he said, "You have done good because you have brought this physical evidence of this woman." What I liked about that healer was that he did not even care if what I was telling him was the truth or not the truth. All that he wanted was his money, in which I had the money. He asked me, what is it that I wanted to be done to this woman who had been stealing my man? And I said, I want her to feel every bit of the pain that I felt when she took my happiness in matric. I want her to have the calm. I want him to not enjoy anything in life. She can be driving her car. She can still work as a police officer. She can go to work, but I want her body to be like a prison. I want her money to work only on buying medicine that will make the pain to go away. The Sangoma then said, okay, it's fine. Let me see those pictures. I returned back the pictures to him. In the meantime, he told me to go to town to buy a handbag. So I went to the next shopping complex where I went and I bought a handbag which was not even expensive, while he was dealing with those TikTok screenshots. So when I returned back, and then he told me that he had already done all the things that he wanted to do to hurt this woman, but she had some certain type of a shield that was protecting him. The ancestors were refusing for her to be hurt. I said, so what am I going to do? I have traveled all the way from Joburg to Mpumalanga for nothing. The Sangoma said, let us sleep. My ancestors, they are going to give me the dream, and I am going to be told what I am supposed to do. So I slept at the Sangoma's house for the second day. In the morning on the third day, when he woke up, that was when he told me that the ancestors had revealed everything to him, everything that was supposed to be done. I was supposed to return back to town, which I did, and I went and I bought a doll in Pep, you know, those small toys, and I bought one which was very cheap. And when I returned back, I had glue, super glue that I had bought, that he had instructed me to buy. He then made a cutout of the paper which had her face on it and pasted her face on that doll. He then gave me a set of long, thin needles, and he told me to always make sure that my husband or anyone should never touch the handbag. This handbag was going to become an altar, and my husband is never supposed to touch it. Inside, that is where I keep the photos. And every time when I feel like I want to hurt her, I was told by the Sangoma to take a needle. Then I find a joint, and then I start to press the needle into the joints of this doll that I have, which represent this frenemy of mine. So I took that bag home to my husband. Since it is a fake, like Gucci, he really does not care about it. And I want to confess that I was never obsessed about buying a lot of handbags and purses. But in my closet, I have a lot of handbags which I have been buying because I do not want my husband to know that one amongst the handbags there is an altar. So that is where I control her life, even though she does not even know that there is someone out there who is busy controlling her life. She does not even know that there is someone who screenshotted her photos from the videos that I saw on her TikTok. Since that year, Brother Nashi, this bag has been in our bedroom. When I feel angry, even for no reason at all, whilst my husband is snoring, I reach into the bag, then I take that doll. I usually go into the bathroom. I lock myself up. If my husband asks me what is wrong, I lie to my husband and I will tell my husband that I am having diarrhea. So I would be busy pushing the needle into the doll's knees, into the doll's elbow, on her back. And when I am doing this, my frenemy, wherever she is, she would be suffering from chronic pain, joint pain. She even thinks that she has arthritis. I know it's working. You know how? Because I speak with him online on social media. Even the way that she speaks, she has always been telling me that she is having health issues. Even the way that she does not post much about her material possessions, but she posts most of the times that I am not okay. She goes to the doctors. It's all about her health issues. And she tells me that she is always going for x-rays and they find nothing. She does not have any arthritis at all. So that is what I did, Brother Nashim. And the beauty about our African witchcraft, when someone goes to the doctors, nothing will show up. Nothing will even show up on a scan. This means that you are going to be safe when you have thought about bewitching someone else. I rejoice whenever she posts a said video and she would be like, guys, today I could not go to work. My knees, they hurt. This part of my body, it is hurting. I don't know why. I have so much pain in my joints. Do you know any remedy that I can use so that this pain can go away? So there is another thing that has made my marriage to become unbearable. I do not know what else to tell my husband. When I did these rituals, there was no way of me ever knowing that this was going to be required from me. I am not allowed to be intimate with my husband. As I'm speaking with you, me and my husband, we have not been intimate for more than 2 months because the Sangoma, he travels from Malanga when he is in Joburg. I lie to my husband that I am going to work when the Sangoma is in Joburg. I go and I meet him at a lodge where we have unprotected sex. This has been happening for a long time, ever since I did those rituals. And after I would have slept with him, I'm supposed to stay for more than 2 weeks without sleeping with my husband, because he told me that if your husband sleeps with you after I would have slept with you, if his semen mix with his semen, he is going to die from a very terrible sexually transmitted disease in which I do not want. When he is coming to Joburg, he tells me like 2 weeks in advance, I'm going to come there so that we can sleep with each other. And I do not have a choice. As long as I am not on my period, I have to sleep with him. That is where the challenge is. Because when I am supposed to be with him, I am supposed to spend 2 weeks without sleeping with my husband so that I can be clean. And when he when he is gone back to Mpumalanga, I spent 2 more weeks. So which means that my husband is not getting it when he is supposed to be getting it. So I really do not know what else to do. I asked him about destroying this altar. He said, you do not want to go there because people that have done this type of rituals, I have seen them running mad. I myself would not want to do such a ritual. That is what he told me. There are people that might ask me, is a high school boyfriend worth all of this? They do not understand that it is not about the guy anymore. It is not about her having money, but it is because I am lost and I am trapped with this altar. There is no way I can take this altar to. For this man, he said, if you try to burn this bag, before it even starts burning, you will start to run mad. So I do not want people to know this. I'm just waiting maybe for the day when I get so sick, then someone will come into my bedroom, maybe cleaning, one amongst my relatives or my sisters. Then they come across this altar and hopefully they will throw it away. I just imagine the embarrassment that will be them when I would have died. Then they see that my belongings that are in the closet, there is also an evil altar with the face of a person that most of my relatives know about. I don't know what will happen, but when I am dead, I know that it won't matter anymore. I just want people to be careful about what you post online, because when you put something online, it is not only those that love you that will see your progress in life, but those that hate you as well, they will see your progress in life, and you do not know what the person hates you would be willing to do in order for them to laugh at you when they see that your life is now messed up. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. Let us speak with our dear sister in the comment section. What an evil thing you have done, dear sister. Yo, but she's saying that she cannot destroy this altar. This is what she was told by the Sangoma, but the devil lies. There must be a solution to this. Let us help her in the comment section. I'll be back with another episode.